go. I can't believe that, man.
Had it on private the whole time.
Private. They still won't be able to see that video because it's private.
Oh, there you go.
Um,
It came up on my screen too.
it ain't come up on mine yet. I mean, yeah, it did. It did. It's there, but the live one is here. I believe this is it. Yeah. Well, we know the sound there, so yeah. We got one. That's me. We got a couple in there. Sorry about that, y'all. Unless that's you, you know what I'm saying? But if it is, we'll see if any more come in. Then we'll start our talk. Man, I can't. I'm all late. I'm definitely walking to the store. Nah, I believe I'm a fall asleep early, guaranteed. Are you on also?
Mm-mm.
Somebody just went off.
You probably should have put it on Facebook first.
I think I still could if I use my phone. If I can, you watch. I think it already does that. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get to talking, man.
All right.
We got Eddie Robinson here. Sorry about that, y'all. The I had it on private. Yeah, hey, look, I'm just starting, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get used to this stuff. I'll get better and better, better and better with time. But we're talking MMA talk, and we're talking about Usman. At least I was. And who was the guy he's against again?
Colby Covington.
All right, Kobe Covington.
Yes, sir.
I just call his last name Covington. All right. I saw Usman. Now 0 people there, so that means that's cool. But this one to be the one that they can see. When I saw Usman, I seen the dude with a lot of upper body strength and who knows how to plant his body. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows how to use his. He can plant his shoulder in you and get you in a position to where you're basically almost immobile, where it's hard for you to move, and all you can do is try to counter it, and then he can
Right.
strike. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I talk about Covington,
Mm-hmm.
man, Covington is like a snake, bro. He's just all over you. Everything he gives you,
Right.
the whole gambit, man. Any way he can hit you, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think with Colby Covington, I think what he gonna try to do with the fight, since he know that Kamaru can wrestle almost good as him, he ain't gonna try to go to the ground. He probably gonna try to keep it standing up and keep doing all the level change and gonna end up knocking him out. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna make him tired and he's gonna keep wearing on him and gonna knock him out. That's my prediction about it.
You don't think Usman to be able to counter that?
I don't think his striking is good as Kobe Covington. I don't think so. No.
Kobe Covington he is pretty darn good, man. I give him his props.
Yeah. What fight did you see that he had? Kobe
Um,
Covington.
it was a fight. I seen both of them with the last guy that they fought. I don't
You
remember the
talking about
names.
was it Robbie Lawler, the bald
Uh,
head guy?
I don't think this guy was bald head. It,
Or,
I looked
Robbie?
at it today, so I got It takes me. I look at fights like 2 and 3 times. You know what I'm saying to make sure. But I didn't do that because I was at work, so
Yeah.
it's hard for me to remember whether he had it. I just remember seeing what he was doing because after those guys, the video that you showed me, the guys that he was talking about, I looked up
Yeah.
the guy that he was fighting. I looked up that fight and I was like, then I was watching him, So I was watching his moves. I wasn't kind of like looking at the other guy. I was watching what he was doing to the guy and how he
Yeah.
got in. and how he
Yeah.
did what he did. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really pay the other guy no mind except when he was getting caught out. Bro, look here, that dude is woo. I would not want nobody all over me like that, bro. I'd be like, look, I give, god damn it. Just good. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
I
you
like how
got
that
it.
one person said it. It was one guy on there said it. He said he was like with Kobe Covington, the way his punches and kicks and stuff come at you, it's like you take some water and pour it on your head, but it don't stop pouring. It just keep coming on your
Right?
head.
Bro,
That's a good way to put it.
bro, look here, man. Yo, everything you do, everywhere you go, you got that water pouring on your head. Yeah, that's about right, bro. Yeah,
That's what young.
yo, it's like, oh my God,
Now Kamara, he don't got that kind of pace. That's the reason why I'm giving more of the edge to Kobe
but
Covington.
he can drain you, man. If he can take you down, bro, he's good at it, man. He just doesn't stop hitting you, man. Once he gets you down, or he even gets you on the cage, whatever he gets you on is constant hits, and it's here, bro. I've seen him. I don't know what they call it. I call it a toe stomp or a foot stomp, bro. He does all that. Boom. I haven't seen him do the oblique kick yet. You know, that's one thing that I see that a lot of people who are really good with striking, they got that oblique kick in there, man. And look, I see them.
Hey, that's a signature John Jones move.
Yo, and he's so damn good at it, bro. He's the best I've seen with
You know what?
everything, man.
It was one fighter, Rampage, when he fought Rampage after the fight. Rampage said that they should make that move illegal. He was like, because he was like, most of the guys, when you fighting, okay, you fighting to win. He was like, but you ain't going out there to try to permanently hurt somebody. He was like, John Jones, when I was fighting him, I felt the whole fight that he was literally trying to hurt me. He said he kicked me on my knee so hard it felt like my leg was gone.
Bro, remember how many times have I said, yo, John Jones, to me, he's more like the devil, bro. Evil intentions. Well, actually, I said it was worse than that. Wicked. Just, bro, he is literally just the look on his face when he
Right.
gets you down on the ground, bro, and he get ready to pound you. It's like, yo, he is trying to break your whole head, bro. You know what I'm saying? And yo, man, I don't know. I haven't seen nobody that mean yet in any fighting sport.
Right.
That the man is mean beyond mean, bro, and he knows
So
how to
that's
deliver.
what they say about him. So now you got the conversation in Israel. Israel really shouldn't be in no conversation whatsoever right now. He really ain't fight super top level dudes yet. Honestly, like I would say
I think Gaslam's pretty good.
Gastelum.
I wouldn't say the super top level.
You might as well say just Gastelum. Really, honestly, Gastelum Whitaker is about the two toughest people he fought. Honestly.
Yeah, but I can't give credit to that Whitaker. I don't care what anybody say. I know what you told me about Dana White, and he's like, look, he don't care about all that. You got to get in there and fight. But my thing is that man has surgery.
Right.
And from all the years I've watched boxing, I don't know anybody who's had that kind of surgery, came in and took a tough match like that from the jump.
Right.
Hold on, let me turn this ringer down, man.
Yeah.
Because we not using the phone, so
it's not a instance of the surgery. It's just the caliber and reputation that Whitaker got.
Yeah, but hold up. My thing is this. I don't know anybody who been off that long, came back and took a tough fight like that and won the fight.
Yeah.
They took on a couple more people to get back in the wheels of things, you know what I'm saying, to get the wheels turned again. And then they took on a tough fight. He came right out of it, about a year off, and then you go in there and fight Adesanya. Man, come on, man. Nah, man. No, 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 no. So I give him credit. I give him credit for the win, but at the same time, you fought a man who was not 100%. He was not 100%. Anybody who wasn't 100%, nah, man. I could see if the dude just had like 3 months off or something for a
Right.
spring or something, but nah, he had surgery. You know what I'm saying? And I forget what kind of surgery, but whatever it was, it took a year for him to be able to be cleared for fighting. Just cleared.
It was for a hernia. That's what it was for. Yeah.
Bro, ain't no damn way he's the 100% confident in his ability after a hernia surgery. And it's probably way worse than mine, bro, because he get kicked there. He be doing all these weights and everything and getting punched there for all this time. And so I can imagine where his was and how worse it was for him to take that much time off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, whoa. You know what I'm saying? And bro, ain't no way you got the confidence yet. There ain't no athlete who's had a major surgery or any kind of surgery that required them to go in you like that and they come back 100% confident. No. They be like, hold on, let me tiptoe on the tulips a little bit before I go all in and tear something or mess something up. Let me make sure. And even if the doctor tell you, hey, look, you all good, you don't know that.
Right.
That's what he's saying. I don't feel the same right now. You know what I'm saying?
So what Whitaker should do then, from what you saying, since he lost that fight and he don't have the belt no more, he should probably take him even more of a little bit more of time off to really recuperate, right, and then train for another 6 months and come back.
No, what I would do right now, I'll go to my doctors, make sure everything is okay. That shouldn't take months. And then
Right.
I'll go ahead and start training hard or training. Just get my training in and get in the ring and sparring and training. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And seeing what I can take. Then I'll take a medium touch, a couple medium touches, or maybe 3 medium touches. Because they do stuff pretty quick in the UFC as far as if you ask me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And look, I'll take those touches, then I'll go ahead for the big dog. But after a major surgery, if I think he's good enough, I'll take 2 touches. And then I'll go in. You know what I'm saying? But Whitaker, after a year off and you getting there with an Adesanya, nah, man, ain't no soft touch, bro. You kidding me?
Well,
you jump right into the lion's den, and you ain't have no choice because of how UFC goes.
Not even just that. It would have been different for him if he didn't have a belt. When he got hurt, he had the belt.
Yeah, of course it would have been different, but I mean, so they don't do vacating the belt in UFC, huh?
Well, they will under certain kind of circumstances, like legal trouble and all that. Like when John Jones came in that legal trouble, they took his belt.
Yeah.
And then he ended up telling Daniel Cormier, "Daddy home, Cormier, Daddy that came home," because he came and took the belt right back from him.
Dang, yo, man, look.
Well, actually, he did take it back. He basically beat him up and took it from him. That's what he pretty much did to him. Daniel Cormier got beat up and he got head kicked. Okay, you seen that? You seen both of the 2 fights, right?
Yeah.
The first one, the second one. Okay, remember that second one? He got kicked in the head and knocked out. Okay, that's when he was coming back to get the belt.
Bro, look here, man. All I gotta say is that dude John Jones, man. Whoa, bro. He's just.
Did you get to watch the fight with Thiago Santos and him? The last fight John Jones had. The last one.
Nah, I don't think I've seen that one.
You need to watch that one now. A lot of people gave him a lot of credit. Thiago, he was giving it to John Jones. Like he didn't lose, he lost by decision.
Mm.
So he went the whole 5 rounds with John Jones, but John Jones, a couple of them rounds was taking ass whooping, honestly. Yeah.
What? Well, I'll be honest with you, man. Hold on. I got my window open, man. I should have had it closed while I'm doing this, but you know,
Your neighbor came and asked you for some sugar.
nah, they ain't talking to me, man. They talking to each other.
But yeah, so I wouldn't say he really lost the fight, but you could tell that he wasn't prepared for a dude like him. He couldn't knock him out. He couldn't get him on the ground. He couldn't do none of that.
I need to see that fight. Well, I'll tell you the truth. Anybody who can go 5 rounds with John Jones, gotta be a tough dude.
Yeah, yeah, and he told everybody after the fight, the guy that was fighting John Jones, he told everybody in the first round he dislocated his knee.
Who this? Whoa. Who said that?
Thiago Santos, the guy that fought him.
So, and
His knee, he basically hyperextended his knee in the second round, and he still made it the other 3 rounds of John Jones.
wow, yo, hold on for a second. Let me close this window, man. They'll be untalked all through it. You know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. But yeah, go ahead. What you were saying?
Yeah, so he said he hyperextended his knee, and he fought John Jones the rest of the fight with a hyperextended knee. From the end of the second round all the way through the 5th, he said his knee was hyperextended.
So what he's saying is it probably would have been a different fight if he didn't have that hyperextended knee.
What he's trying to say is he probably could have beat John Jones.
And they ain't fighting again.
No. John Jones said he won't fight him again. That's what he told Dana White. He said, I beat him. I don't want to fight him.
I bet he don't. Yeah, I wouldn't either. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo. But, I mean, golly, man.
Okay, so Thiago Santos, the dude that fought him, this is what happened. Thiago Santos used to be a 185 of where Israel is.
Okay.
He kept missing weight. He was too heavy. He kept on getting at like 187, 188. He couldn't get 185. So he just moved up to light heavyweight, I think, about a year before him and John Jones fought. About a year. And they gave him a shot at John Jones. At 205. He went from 185 to 205, but they said natural weight, he walked around at like 210, 215 anyway.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So that 185 is a longer stretch than 205.
It is.
You know what I mean? Right. Especially when you're only 5 or 10 pounds over that weight limit, you're good to go.
Yeah, but if you're used to being in that realm, man, you good.
Right.
You good.
So,
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was about to say your body is made for that weight, so you good. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So he dropped down to 205. He damn near beat John Jones. Now, I gotta say, besides Gustafson, I would have to say he probably gave him a pretty close run for his money too. Like he was pretty close. Like to really, I wouldn't say stopping him, but beating him with points.
You mean the first fight with Gustafson?
Yeah, the first fight. That's not that second fight. That was embarrassing, man.
Yo, I was like, and you ain't tell me nothing about the second fight, but when I seen the first fight, I was like, yo, this Gustafson dude, he a tough cookie. So when I looked up under that video, I seen the part 2. I seen the second fight was there. I clicked on it. I was like, well, I thought he was a tough cookie. What no more, bro? It's like, Yo, you can cut
Well, you
that.
know what? That's been what everybody that ever had a rematch with John Jones
I
noticed.
bet. Yo,
Notice that.
but that tells you his adaptability, man. And you got people who are like that. And who's done that? The first time you fought him, you did good. Second time you fought him, oh nah, he got you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what Thiago Santos, man, it is a possibility that if he would fight him, eh, John Jones probably would decisively beat him the second time.
But wasn't there this thing about John Jones not being able to find opponents?
Yeah, that's current right now.
But isn't this
They say Dominic Reyes is gonna be next, but they ain't even talked to Dominic Reyes because they said he might have to have another fight before they consider
mm,
that.
why is that? Do they don't think he good enough?
No, he ain't beat enough people yet. I think he
Oh.
only like 12 or 13 notes, something
Yeah,
like
but
that.
if they think he good enough, put him in there with the line. Put him in the lines then. That's how I feel about it.
Nah, he ain't ready for no.
I bet you did they think Adesanya was ready for the people who he fought? No.
You know what, man? When I first seen Adesanya like really get famous, like start beating some top level people, at first I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of skeptical. What changed my mind about him is when I seen him fight Derek Brunson. They fought like I think this was over a year ago.
I didn't see that
Derek
one.
Brunson making fun of him. He was like, "Look at you! You look like an old grandpa. You need to gain some muscle." Like he
Damn.
was talking mad crap about him. And then he called Israel a fanboy because he said in 2015 he seen Israel design. And he asked him for an autograph, and Derek Brunson just walked away from him, like
Damn. I
ignored him.
think I did hear that. That
Yeah. And
sounds familiar.
so when they fought, Derek Brunson got embarrassed. That's what happened.
Well, sometimes it
I
happens,
had
man.
an idea that Derek Brunson may win, but I had an idea thinking this dude is taking out vengeance on him for him doing him dirty like that, and that's what he did to him.
Well, I
He
know
knocked him out.
Adesanya is another one who has a mean streak in him, man. He has this. It's not as mean as John Jones, but it's
Right,
pretty mean, man. It's pretty mean, bro. It's like pretty darn close, and he's
right.
he's pretty skillful, man. When I seen him do a spinning kick, and it was like he did it in a way to where I've only seen it on video games. When he
Right.
did that spin kick, he touched the ground. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was like, whoa. And caught dude, it was so fast. So to take your body,
Mm-hmm.
twist it around, touch the ground with one hand, have enough leverage to kick you in your face, hurt you, and come back up, and you not be able to hit me, you a bad mofo. I'm sorry, bro. That ain't somebody you want to be fighting on the streets at all, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to be on that level. That's stuff that I only seen in games like Street Fighter. Somebody like
Right.
Ryu did it. I'm being honest, yo. I ain't even bull crapping. These dudes is doing this stuff in real life. Like would do it in front of you, bro. They kicks get up to your face just as fast as a punch. They know how to blind you. If bro, they could put a knee in your face before you even blink, bro. They got their hand behind your head. Boom. Whoa, bro, that fast, that good, that accurate. Why wouldn't I want to look at that?
Right.
Word, y'all
They
doing
coming
stuff
up
like
with
that, yo.
more and more what they call super fighters.
Bro, them people is like, man, they're like amazing, like just beyond anything that I've been able to see. You know what I'm saying? Like in real life. Like I said, video games is the only things I've seen closer to that. And
Right.
I've heard people who do like MMA commentary even make video game references. So
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, so I'm not seeing things because they saying the
Mhm.
same thing I'm saying, except they are well versed. They know all the fighters, they know all the moves, the names of the moves, when they do it, how they do it, what he's trying to do when he put his arm in this position. He needs to get up under this guy. He needs to get the left leg back here. I be listening. I be paying attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, yeah. You ain't know I was paying attention like that, huh? But I'm just saying though. Look, when I study something, I study something. When something got my attention, I'm gonna
Right.
look at it, and I'm gonna tell y'all, yo, these MMA fighters, especially UFC, Bellator is dope too. You know what I'm saying? And they got a couple other ones that got some dudes in there who ain't, you know, they. I'm gonna do a video too. I'm gonna do a video with some of the dopest hits that I seen in
Yeah.
MMA, bro. Cause I mean, when I say it's dope, it got to be something spectacular, bro. And I done seen some spectacular stuff in MMA. I'm like, you can do stuff like
What,
that. People can.
what about that one video that you seen where the guy got punched in the face and he just collapsed? Sage Northcutt.
Oh my, yep, yo, man.
How about that knockout?
The not when you get these guys doing a double twist and catching you at the end with they fist, so because the first one is a fake, the second one is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? But it's so fast, so it's like boom, pow. And when it hits you, it's like they slapped the side of beef. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you just fall straight out. Ref just runs up there, bro. That is spectacular.
When your hands are strong enough to knock another human out, you doing something right.
Bro, clean too. And see, MMA ain't like boxing. Boxing, you got knockout artists and you got some who could just beat you up and beat you down. Now MMA do got they wrestlers who will drain you out, but either way, it's gonna wind up being a knockout somehow. A submission is a damn knockout. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So a knockout is a knockout is a knockout. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And look, them dudes, man, you can get knocked out at any time because you don't have all that padding, bro. And this is straight impact, man. It's like,
Okay, so I'm not
woo.
well versed with boxing gloves and MMA gloves that much. Tell me, what's the big difference in between the 8 ounce glove and a 4 ounce glove? What's the big difference?
Well, one is impact, and with the 8 ounce gloves is more of an impact area.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So all right. Instead of just swelling here, it'll swell here, but without the extra padding and the 4 ounce gloves, it's more of a harder impact because you get
so
in
it, so it, it's more eventful that you're gonna end up with like a lump on your face somewhere.
yeah, or broken, something split. You know what I'm saying? Something gonna be split, bro, and it could split from the first damn hit. Pop, that
Yeah.
split. You know what I'm
Well, that's what
saying?
happened to Sage Northcutt when he got hit in the face. His face had 7 fractures. 7. From that one punch you seen on that video, that led up to his face being broken 7 places.
Bro, I totally believe it, man. Cause look here, man. Like I said, that the impact is harder, man. So it's like, okay, you got a a a tree bark, and
Mhm.
you put a big old cushion around it, and you
Right.
bumping somebody with it. Well, you bumping somebody with it. Now I wanted to hit you a little bit harder. You lessen the cushion. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And when you lessen the cushion, you bumping them harder. So
So if he would have hit him, and do you think, in your opinion, with boxing gloves in general, if he would have hit him with a regulation boxing glove in that same nature, You think he still would have knocked him out?
Nah, I think he would have shook him though. He would have been
Oh,
dazed. You know what I'm saying? Shook.
but it wouldn't have knocked him out.
Nah, because you adding 4 ounces to that, man, and it's a difference. It's a huge
Well, not
difference.
even just that. Some boxing gloves is more than 8 ounces, right?
Yeah, but that's for like training.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't know any real champ. I don't know any championship fights that was with gloves bigger than 8 ounces, man. Smaller, yeah, back in the days, but bigger, nah, man. At least I don't know
So,
of it.
so do they use 6 ounce gloves?
Who? Where?
Do any boxer like anybody? Have you ever heard?
Nah, man. Once
So
eight, eight. You mean
it always
recently?
is 8 or 10, right? Eight
No,
or 10.
I'm not. I believe back in the days it was smaller, but like
Okay.
in my generation on up, I've known 8 ounces. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anything lower or higher except in training. You know what I'm saying? They use 10 ounces in training. I never known them to use 10 ounce for.
Well, I don't know what size that was they was using then with Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor because they said they wasn't the regulation size; they were smaller.
I'm not sure, man. I don't think they probably just meant the not the ounces. But I don't know about that, man. I gotta look that one up.
Yeah.
Because I think so you can get them longer or shorter and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And
either way, Conor McGregor got beat up. That's
oh,
pretty much what happened. He got beat up.
yeah, my bad. You did say Conor McGregor. I'm sorry. They could have been different size gloves. I'm sorry. Yeah, it could have been. I'm
Yeah,
not thinking. I'm
I don't
thinking. I'm
know.
thinking Floyd Mayweather with in the championship fight when you
Yeah,
said Conor.
Mayweather was the one that told them he wanted those gloves.
Yeah, yeah,
Mayweather
yeah,
was
yeah, 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 yeah. Those, yeah.
so
Those probably those more than likely were different kinds of gloves. I'm not sure what size they were because
yeah.
I didn't pay when it comes to Mayweather and fighting Conor McGregor. I didn't pay that no mind, man. I was like,
Mm. That
nah,
was just a big money thing, if you ask me.
yeah, I wasn't interested in that. So I was like, nah, I ain't too much worried about that. So I didn't know. I know I did hear some dispute over gloves, so I just don't know much about what it was.
Right,
You know, but
right.
as far as
It,
Mayweather, speaking of
uh,
Mayweather, he's supposed to be having 2 fights next year. One regular boxing fight and one MMA fight. If for the four people that's in there, I appreciate y'all coming in there watching. If y'all didn't know,
did
which I'm pretty sure they,
you just say MMA fight?
yeah, MMA fight. Your field of court. Yeah.
He's gonna lose that fight. I'm sorry, he's gonna lose.
Man, that fight gonna be fixed, man. Come on, he ain't losing nothing, bro. He gonna pay somebody to fall, man. Let's be for real.
He go, hey, either one or two. You're right. Either that, or it's gonna go horribly wrong for him, and that night he gonna regret doing that.
Yeah, that's about the only thing I can think of. But if I ain't gonna say Floyd Mayweather, if Anthony Joshua came to you right now and said, "Yo, look, 20 million to take the
Yeah,
fall in the fight," what you gonna do?
take that $20 million.
You gonna fall? Boom. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, 20 million richer.
That money do cost because I mean that money do talk, but I hope he don't get stuck in a situation like James Toney when he went to try to do an MMA fight. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, but James Toney is a different ball game. James Toney has ego issues, bruh.
Right.
And his ego issues is different. He don't give a damn. It's a fight. He gonna try to win it, bro. You want and he gonna get in the fight mode, man. You can see that he's a fighter by nature, bro. Everything else is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? And you just
Right.
know that. I don't even know him, but I bet you he like that in real life. Guaranteed. I got uncles, man.
Right.
Hey, yo. No, you know that attitude when you see it, man. So he getting the MMA fight. He gonna try to really fight. Nah, I'm gonna fight you.
Right.
No doubt.
Yeah, we got to go ahead and wrap it on up.
Yeah, man, I ain't even realize it was 34 minutes. But yo, yeah, and I got some. I ain't even, I got some. Nah, I ain't even gonna say it, man. Something my mom cooked up there.
All right, yeah, I gotta sign off, brother.
All right, y'all. I appreciate it. ONB